Hello guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Soviet Union Let's Play. In the last episode we talked about several things, especially about the problems that the Soviet Union has to solve. We talked about a bit about my strategy regarding research, and of course because of the research path that I chose, it's kind of obvious the type of divisions that I'm going to build. Anyway, we talk mainly about the problems of Soviet Union and one of the strengths that it has, which are the huge amount of resources. Soviet Union is only second to the US. No other country in the world has so many resources than the Soviet Union, and especially the US. We ended last episode not only with my phone ringing, but with me saying that I was going to disband all non-infantry divisions. So I already did that. I disbanded all non-reserve infantry divisions and all others that are not reserves. So I assigned all available logistical wizards to the divisions. It's now time to move them to Moscow. I already gave orders to the Air Force and to the fleets to rebase to Leningrad. I just have to adjust a bit of the I'm going to start the clock right now because I want the game to acknowledge that those divisions were disbanded. Well, we only now need 0.12 to consumer goods, everything else is going to production. So I'm actually going to put a few divisions in the queue. So my main build will be this one. In reserves again, because I don't want my consumer goods to skyrocket, like I said in the previous episode. Well, in the last episode we talked about many things. But I forgot to talk about one of the major strengths of the Soviet Union, which is the manpower. Even at voluntary army, the Soviet Union has 15.1 manpower gain per month, along with a huge manpower pool. Well, enough talking for now. It's time to actually start the game. So everything will be, the planes will be the first ones to arrive, of course, in Moscow. I'm doing this to save supplies, which, by the way, I assigned a logistic wizard to this headquarter. Most of these divisions will take a long time to reach. Some of these divisions will take a long time to reach Moscow, but there's no rush. They're going there to save on supplies and to be reorganized. It is because these are mainly 3 brigades divisions. I want them to be 2 infantry, and like I said, this will be my main build. So the only exception will be by the way, we're now on day 2, gonna stop the game. Like I was saying, my only exception will be to deal with the Japanese. I will build 2 infantry plus 3 artillery. No need to build to bring the anti-tank here. So I stopped the game because I want to start selling some fuel. Let me see if these guys will buy. Yeah. Since I won't build any, at least in the... I believe I won't need it for the whole game, but we'll see. I won't be building many divisions that require fuel, so I may sell it, may as well sell it. Apparently the US it's not willing to buy, only maybe. Well, it's worth a shot. Let me see if the... yeah, apparently these guys want to buy. Cool. Well, I forgot to set this up. No big deal. So our research will only start when we have enough spies. We still don't have enough spies. I'm going to try to lower that descent a bit. So let's continue. Oh yeah, the US accepted along with the United Kingdom. So now we have lots of money coming in. It will be useful to buy supplies, and therefore will save us lots of IC. Let me see if someone wants to sell them to me. No, they will propose it sooner or later, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna speed this up. That's okay, you can have it. Lots of energy. Okay, we now have 16 spies available. So my priority is to send them to Germany to increase threat. I will also try to kill their spies. We now have money to enact the specialist training. This will increase the time that our divisions and brigades will need to, and ships, everyone to needs to be built, but we also increase their experience and effectiveness in combat. So we have now another 19 spies. That's enough to send them to France. One trying to kill enemy spies and also try to steal technology. Since we already have 4 in the UK, I'm going to do the same. Great. Okay, we have more spies. It's time to send them to the US. These guys are very tough and will probably kill lots of our spies, but I will risk it anyway. Okay, it's time to start our research. I will, however, keep 1.9 of leadership assigned to spies. Let me just check if none absolutely essential is not being prioritized. Okay, everything looks good. Yeah, very good. So unusual look at production. Also very good. So let's continue. Let me see if our neutrality is what made this stop. Okay, the Germans decided to reoccupy the Rhineland. We can now should see our neutrality dropping. Yep, I just want to drop 10 in neutrality So I have lots of time to achieve that. 1 whole year. So let's speed this up. With a bit of luck, we may be able to steal something useful from the Allies or from the Americans, we'll see. So it's speed 5. Ah, that's great. I was expecting this. Yeah, I gladly accept it. Let me check production again. Okay, it looks good. So I'm gonna keep it this way. Check our neutrality. It's at 78.70. I'm actually going to just let them increase threats to drop our neutrality faster. Let me see what they want. Of course, you can have it. Take all the money you want. Of course. So almost all divisions are in Moscow. All planes are here. Going to just detach the tactical bombers. Sorry for not maintaining the original names, but it's better for me this way. I can understand a bit more what I have here. So our anti-tanks are almost are very near completion. Our spies are increasing, which is good, and our neutrality is going down. I need to reach 75 before June, the end of June, which means that everything is going according to plan. Check. Yep. Oh guys, I'll come back in a moment. Well, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Let's continue. Speed 5 again. I will... By the way, these guys are not reinforcing, but I will prevent them to reinforce. I don't want them to reinforce right now. That doesn't make much sense. They can reinforce at will. I will control that through production, so no problem. Let's continue. Pretty soon when I will have to stop to rearrange these guys. I need to split these guys into 2 brigades, divisions. Well, a useless tech for what I have in mind. I'm not going to build submarines. Bad luck. Our first anti-tank brigades are ready, so I will stop recording here. Well, I'm back. I've reorganized the whole Soviet army. I've split it in the divisions of 2 infantry plus 1 anti-tank. I've spent the last 40 minutes doing this. I almost I almost wanted to disband it all, but it would be a very bad gameplay, so I had to endure it. So let's continue. By the way, we still need another 47 of anti-tank, at least 47. So let's build him. By the way, let's see our current artillery practical. Yeah, it doubled, more than doubled. If I recall correctly, it was at 5. Now it's at 10.9, which is great. Let me see all his technology. I will try to hold, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to build some artillery now. No, I'm going to prioritize upgrades for now because the technologies of 36 are almost ready, so I'm going to cancel these. No need to build obsolete units, as we can see here. In a few days we will have better artillery and better anti-tank in 1.5 months, so going to upgrade whatever needs to be upgraded. It's better that way. So let's speed this up. Here we have the first 1936 decks of our fighters, which is great. By the way, I'm going to add the heavy cruisers to the queue. Yeah, but I'm going to start first by the light cruisers. I'm needing light cruisers more than heavy cruisers right now, because although we have our the fleet that the Soviet Union starts with is obsolete, but it already has battleships. We have 4 capital ships and a few screens, but they're obsolete. So I need more screens. So let's speed this up. Let me see how's our neutrality. Yeah, it's slowly going down, which is great. Oh, I must make sure that all guys that are still coming to Moscow, yeah, they're not going to Moscow because they need to be reorganized. These guys still need to be reorganized. So our first transport, great. Here we have Infantry Research Advance. These are the theory techs. I'm gonna keep researching them. I'm gonna give them priority. What do these guys want? Of course, you can have it. We have loads of money. You can have it also. Great. Okay, these techs are now ahead of time. Basic arrangement, agriculture advance. Agriculture is now ahead of time. Yep. There it is, what I was waiting for. Artillery and anti-tank tanks are now up to date. Like I said, I'm going to keep researching the piercing tech of anti-tank. So, to the top of the queue. It's non-stop. So, time to build another 47 of these and to prioritize production. Let me see. So we still need 130. It's amazing the amount of artillery that we are gonna need. Wow. Basic aircraft. So our fighters are now up to date, which is great. We still need to research their doctrines, but techs are up to date. No, you cannot have that. Our first two divisions are ready. I'm gonna reorganize these guys here and it's all for today. I believe our time is up. So when these guys arrive in Moscow, it's the end of this episode. Okay, thanks for watching guys. I hope you have enjoyed it and take care.